And here is the new upgraded laundry room. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to this week's video. What we have in store today, we are going to be taking 8 2x3s as well as 3 1x12s and turning them into a apartment-friendly built-in for your laundry room. The first thing I plan on doing is taking our 3 pieces of 1x12 and cutting them to 61.5 inches long, because that's what we are going to need for our tabletop. Now that we have our length cut, we need to get these cut to 9 14/16, aka 9 7/8 inch wide, because we need this top to be 29.5 inches wide. That's why we got the bigger 1x12 pieces, because the client wants this as few boards as possible. Now that we have everything cut and lined up, I went ahead and made marks on my middle board for where I'm going to want my pocket holes, so I can attach these to be one top surface. Alright, so here we are, we have our top. The next thing I'm going to do is take my hand planer over these grooves here to make sure that we get these nice and flush. Probably do some wood filler just in case anywhere that needs it. Get this sanded and stained, which I never show, so you'll see this when it's close to done, or it's done. One of the two, haven't decided yet. Alright, see you then. Our tabletop is now in the basement, stained and drying, so while that's going on, we are going to start cutting our legs back in the garage, hence the cold breath. What we are going to do is we're taking our 2x3 to make 3 sets of legs, essentially, and just like that, our 3 sets of legs are now cut. What we have here, again, 2 pieces at 40 3/4 inch long right there. Then we have 3 pieces that are 26 inches long right there, and obviously, like I said, 3 sets of those. The next thing we are going to do is be planing these, but again, I'm not going to show you that because you've seen me do it before, and it is not a necessity in terms of the steps. So yeah. Alright, so here we have our legs. They are now drying. What I did is I milled down the 2x3s to 2 inches wide. Also did the thickness, so they're about 1.25 inches thick now. And then I did that for every piece that we had cut. And then obviously I sanded it with 220, put on the Cubbies stain, and assembled these all together. So these are drying, the tabletop is drying, and while we're waiting for these, we are going to make some organizational cubbies for the top of this. Here we are with our materials all cut for our cubbies. We have the backing piece of our cubby right here, which is 13.5 inches wide, 33 inches long. 4 pieces that are going to be our shelves. These are 12 inches wide by 10 inches long. And then we got 10-inch wide pieces that are 33 inches long. And so these are everything we need to have our cubby. We're going to be doing this twice. I'm only going to show you once because we don't want to be repetitive. My first tip when making any type of cubby or anything is to actually mark out the thickness of your plywood on the wood. So these are my 3/4 inch thick pieces and my markers for where I'm going to need them and want them on the cubby. So I'm going to finish this up by, drawing the full line, and then we're going to start assembling these into place with the nail gun. And as you can see, we have cubby number 1 done. Funny story, true story, I just FaceTimed my friend who this is all for, and we don't want to do a backing now, so I get to use that extra piece for the next one. So here we are, all of our edge banding is now done on our 2 compartments. So I'm going to take these and sand all the areas I put wood filler in, and then we are going to get this all stained up, also with Cubbies to match our tabletop and our legs. We already have 1 coat of sealer on all of these things here. So once we get the stain on here, we can put our first coat on there, and then we'll follow up with 2nd and 3rd coats all for here. And you'll see me next at the install.